I want to relocate to Canada or any other country, but I will not be traveling with my family, maybe your wife, your kids, and all of that. And a lot of people are so afraid of this situation, whether something will happen to them or their partner would run away, escape because they've landed in a new country and so many things. So, why I want to elaborate on this topic is because I've been in this situation before, right? And a lot of people are so much afraid to leave their partner or to leave their family behind and relocate to Canada or any country of their choice. So now, in my own experience, I wouldn't say it was juicy, it was not, but one thing I tell people is that you have to make the sacrifices, both the one living and the one staying back home. Okay, even the kids too, they also have to adjust because it was not easy for my kids then because they were so young and their daddy have to leave for study routes, so it was not easy, so they have to adjust, that kind of stuff. So right now, I've lived in this country for a while, and I can say that there are possibilities that a partner coming to Canada would forget the family or they will not. Why did I say that? Because there are so many risk factors that I've observed in this country that can lead to such a problem. Okay, so right now, for instance, let me just even start with immigration status. There are lots of people that are coming here through the back door, not really through the back door or something. Maybe after they've relocated, they didn't plan themselves very well, and at the end of the day, immigration is the problem. Okay, so the only way they can get their immigration status active is maybe by getting married to someone who is a citizen or who is a permanent resident. So at the end of the day, they become a part of the country. So sometimes I try to tell people that before you move, especially Canada, before you move to Canada, try as much as possible to know what you are coming in for. How is how is the status that you're coming in with? Is it something that is for short duration? Is it something for even after some months or years you don't have status? For instance, you're coming in as a visitor, that right now is not easy for visitors to get a job or even to change their status, not like before, where there was an LMIA, that if a person comes in with visitors visa, and at the end of the day, if he or she gets job, there are possibility of him getting a work permit, and after that he can transition into a permanent resident. But right now is not as easy as it is before. So that's why I keep telling people, before you come to this country, ensure you research very well the particular um, visa you're coming in with. Is it what is going to help you transition to a permanent resident or even a citizen? For instance, someone coming here as a permanent resident, you don't have issues with immigration stuff and all of that. After 3 years in the country, you can apply for your citizenship, and that's it. So that is why it's important for people to ensure that they have a good status while coming into this country, because a lot of things can predispose you if you don't have this status updated or active, and at the end of the day, you end up marrying people or getting relationship that can lead to marriage to someone who is already in Canada or who has already um a citizen or a permanent resident of this country. So that's why it's good for you to ensure you have a good, or you plan yourself how you're going to get the permanent residence. So that one is big. Another one too is people coming in limited amount of money, you know, just like the what I said previously, they start looking for people that can help them, that kind of start living with people. So many things that can happen. So before you come here, let's just be prepared to face challenges, because you're going to face challenges, not one, not two. So ensure you are coming in with enough funds that can help you, and also you try as much as possible to bring in your family if you wish to, or if your family is going to stay in your country for a while and all of that, because coming in with nothing can predispose you to so many things, because sometimes you might not even get a job. You might end up roaming a street, or looking for somebody to you know to friend, or serve as a sex, that kind of stuff, that kind of thing. So you have to be very careful and make sure everything is working out well for you. Another one too is the country we find ourselves, whereby you have to work, so many things that can make you not to concentrate, in your family back home, because here you have to work, 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 work. It's all about work, So some people will be so pressured that they are so tired, they feel that, oh, my family should just stay beside. Another issue is that people, you are seeing the culture and everything, changing your mindset. You feel like, oh, the people that were there for you before, especially your family, they they are now old fashioned. You don't have time to communicate with them, nothing like that. So many things. You start thinking of points, you start forgetting them. You stop communication because you want to socialize, and so many things. So that is it. A lot of things that can predispose one to this kind of lifestyle, but these are the few things I can be able to relate. Then as an individual who is planning to leave the family, what are the things that you're supposed to do for you to make sure that everything about your family, there was not an issue, everything went well, even the one who is staying back home, everything is okay by you guys. Nothing like, oh, my family has broke, my this and that, issues coming up from one place or the other. One thing I can say is that um be faithful. Okay, be faithful to your partner. All right, even if you find yourself in this part of the world, that I know the weather conditions and everything, try as much as possible to be faithful to your partner. Try as much as possible to have self control, because you will see so many distractions, so many places, the things that you have not seen before. This place, they don't even you don't even beg, so people will be like begging you, that kind of stuff. So you have to be very careful, communicate. I know during my time how hard it was, but my husband never failed to call me, and I never failed to call my husband. There was constant communication. Communication is what will keep you both together. I'm telling you the honest truth. Communication can help you guys. It will be as if you are together every day. Whatever that day went, your partner knows about what is happening in your life, everything around you. You know, this can help you. This can help you both to be faithful to each other. To still remember memories and everything. Now, secondly, another two, I want you and your partner to understand the reason why this is happening. Is it for the future? Is it for the kids? Is it for the family? What is actually the reason that led you guys to think about relocating to another country? Stick to that plan. Honestly speaking, some people would relocate because they want to change the life of their family, or be better, or to give their children good life. So what stop you from not sticking to the goal? So stick to the goal. Remind yourself every day that this is the reason why I came into this country. This is the reason why I'm doing all those things I'm doing, so that it will keep you going.